I wish I had Photoshop skills. I could put Brenton's face right there.
And it just moved.
I love that. That was an awesome clip to play.
Oh man.
Well, we are gathered here today for. No, I'm kidding. Brenton, how's it going, man? How's your day?
Oh, my day is amazing so far. Like I'm on cloud 9 due to the generosity of you guys.
It's
I
all
can't say
it's all the
enough good
Crippler,
things.
man.
I know,
No,
Sam's a star here. I can't say enough great things about this guy.
I didn't buy it. It was sitting here, and I'm like, dude, this can go to a home where someone would really appreciate it. And I'm like, I know just the person.
The Spiderman guy.
Yeah, the Spider-Man. That Spider-Man guy.
That keeps fighting with Rashid all the time.
Yes, exactly right. You like, you keep Spider-Man, you keep respect on Spider-Man's name. So you gotta love it. You gotta love it.
Hey, Blade gonna come from the shadows, man.
I know, right? You said just don't say it one more time, and then it will be good. It's the whole Candyman situation.
Oh man.
Well, glad to have you on tonight, Brenton and Money, man. Glad. Thanks for joining, man. Glad having you too. Like, how's your Saturday going?
Pretty good. Saturday's just a day where I get a lot of shit done, but I'm going to a friend's house tonight for like a game night, so that'll be fun. But yeah, I'm excited that you guys got to do this early because Brenton was telling me about it, and I thought I was gonna miss it because of game night later. But
Yeah.
that's cool that you guys are doing it. And Sam, hell of a guy, man. You guys are good guys. dude.
No. It's good.
Sick.
Hey, Money, game night. Is it is it video game or board game?
No, it's like, I don't know. It's not video games. It's just they're inviting a bunch of people over, and it's like in-person games, I guess.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Swingers.
Have fun.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Put the keys.
say something right now.
You got to put your keys in like the
Yeah,
little
in the
jar
fish
there.
jar.
I can neither confirm what's gonna happen.
Thanks for
Right,
joining,
dude.
Money.
Yeah.
Cash, man. How about you? How's your Saturday going?
Oh man, it's busy as hell at work. People acting up. Just had a car accident. I'm waiting for my partner to come back so I can slide out. You hear the phone ringing right now. Man. They don't let us fucking rest, man. I'll be right back, yo. I'll be right back. Man.
Take your time, man. Yep. And the Crippler, man.
Hello.
To me, the Crippler sounds like a freaking WWF name. So I was like,
That's where the inspiration comes from for sure. But it was mostly because I'll be playing Counter-Strike back in the days, and every time I injure people, somebody will go steal the kill, and I cripple them, and then they get the kill, and I don't get the credit for it. And I'm like, that's where the Crippler came from. But so I just cripple them, but I don't kill them. But yeah, no.
It's funny. I used to play Gears of War and Call of Duty with some friends back then, and I was really good at those games. Like, I was really good. And then one of my friends was like, he just wanted to be part of the group. He wanted to be part of the group. So he was like, Steve, man, like, I can't do anything. So just use me as a human shield. Just like, let me know what direction you want to go in. I'll throw myself that way. I was like, what?
Yo,
Just because he wanted to be part of the group, he would sacrifice himself.
I've seen people like that. We've done similar things like that where they was just like, they're just playing for the fun and they just run out decoy. But the best one was, this is going to sound bad, but I used to work at Creative Labs way back in the day. And we used to play other Silicon Valley companies in Counter-Strike. And we go to the conference room, whiteboard, draw up like Italy. The map would be Italy, draw up like you here. And I was like, I got to play. There was what? Call it Negro Corner. They was like, what the fuck, Sam? And then it was like, because it was like Italy, there's this long road, and then there's this corner, and they always go blind and just run past it. I was like, me and my brother, we just gonna be in this corner, and then you guys gonna bait them up on the other end of Italy. And then it works too, because they'll shoot, and they all run by, and as soon as they run by, we come out the corner, just like, snap, and jump on them. And it was like, yes, perfectly executed Negro Corner play.
Whoa.
It's real.
All right, so we don't need two black people.
It'll be me and you in the corner, Cash. Let's go.
Anyone can be Spider-Man. Don't worry.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, I guess Sam, do you want to tell Brenton how this went down and the story you wanted to tell him earlier?
Oh, sure. No, it was like, because there was a lot, you always talk about Spider-Man. And he hit me up a while ago asking me, like, if I'm ever interested in selling it. And I was like, it's here. Whenever, no rush. I'm not planning on selling it. Blah, blah, blah. But I was like, I know Brenton really wants this. And it's just sitting here. I was like, I'm thinking about just sending it to him just because. And then Casual, I was like, but the only thing is like, if y'all want to chip in for shipping, and it was me, Cash, and Casual there. And Casual was like, oh, it's got this dope art print that'll match with it, but the day's messed up. It was supposed to arrive on the same day. But then Casual was like, yo, I'll pay for the shipping. And I was like, great. So he was like, Casual paid for the shipping. I boxed it up that night. And sent it to him. The funny thing that happened the next day, UPS is at my door and they delivered the Spider-Man box back to my doorstep. I was like, what the hell? And I got excited that I'm like, somebody sent me something. I'm like, yo, my wife gave me, my wife sent me a Sideshow piece. And then it was just sort of like,
this is how Brenton's going to feel?
I got excited. And then I'm like, hold up, this is the Spider-Man. And then I'm hitting up Casual. And I was like, yo, what kind of crazy labels? Because he sent me the label just to put it on there so I could just send it. I was like, I don't know how this label worked, but it came back to my house. It turned out that they had the old label still on it. Even though I told them to mark it out, they marked it out. But they still used it, so I guess they scanned and went right through the little mark out. So then they had to cover it, and I'm like, it should be good now. So I went out, like, I think it was not the next day, the day after. Brought it to him, and then, Brenton hits me up. He was like, yo, I got a package from Steve, but Steve says it's from you. And I didn't want to type anything because I'm like, I didn't want to give it away. So I'm just like, emoji. He said something else, and I'm like, emoji. And I'm like,
yo, Sam,
what's up?
You have no clue how hard it was
I
to
know.
convince this man not to buy anything. I'm like, yo, man, Sideshow got this deal going on Friday. Gotta wait till Friday.
I was like, no. And then Cash just hit me up too, and I'm just like, just do whatever because like it's going. And the fact that it arrived on a Saturday, what happened? Oh, it became a job of like,
bro.
just like doing it. I appreciate that effort too, because it was just like, because imagine Brenton, you could tell us. Imagine you would have got this Sideshow seconds, whatever, ordered it. Two of them would have showed up at your house.
He did order. He did order.
Oh, he did order.
Oh, you did?
I'm like, bro,
I had it.
cancel.
I had it ordered like
You
Saturday
told him to
night.
cancel it?
Oh, man.
And then Cash is the one that, Cash hit me up Sunday, and he's like, cancel that.
Wait, you didn't. You told me you were gonna cancel it, but you
man.
told me you were gonna switch it to Hulk. So this was after Cash had told you to cancel it. You didn't tell me that part that Cash told you to cancel it.
Yeah, because I finally
He
had
bought
it.
Hawk and Spider-Man.
Oh, because of the buy one get one.
Oh.
That makes sense. Yeah, well,
Brenton, hopefully that didn't ruin anything for you.
well, no, that
Sideshow's going to be like, F this guy. We're going to cut him out.
I know. I was thinking, I was like, geez,
Now I
Sideshow's going
feel-
to ban me.
Oh,
And was
man.
I
like,
feel
oh,
responsible
man.
for him ordering it because I kept telling him, Brenton, just
Oh.
fucking order the Spider-Man. You guys should have
Fucking
told me. I
Eddie
wouldn't
over
have
here.
pushed him.
oh man.
Yeah, I kept pushing him. I was like, dude, just fucking order it.
Yeah,
And you probably know this. Like, Brenton's impatient too, man. He's so impatient. Like, he goes like, "Did you send me a box?" I was like, "Damn it, he already knows." He's like, "What is it?" And I was like, "I can't tell you, man."
Wow.
He asked me, I'm like, I don't know anybody from Nebraska, man. He's like, well, UPS says something's coming. I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like a dead giveaway. I'm like, well, I know. Because I look at this stuff and I'm like, this is weird. You know, one, that this box says Steve, but then it's coming from North Carolina. I'm like, he doesn't live there. What's going on?
Yeah. God.
It was funny. I started to type too. I was just like, "Oh no!" I heard you like Spider-Man comics or some CGC or something, whatever. And then I just stopped. And then I just untyped that. And then I was gonna do another excuse, and then I stopped. And I'm just like, emoji. I'm like, anything I say, I give it away. So I'm just like, and I like Steve. I'm like, I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna ignore it until tomorrow until he gets it.
I know. And Cash told me this week, oh, Sideshow's gonna have a statue sale. And I was like, man, you're gonna Black Friday me again, aren't you? I knew it.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
But yeah, no, it's a nice piece. Brenton and Cash know I'm very specific about the Spider-Man I'm looking for, so I know that regardless, eventually I'm gonna end up getting rid of it because I got a very specific idea of what, the type of Spider-Man I want. So I was just sort of like, you know what, dude, this will make Brenton freaking happy, dude, because like literally it's in a room by itself with like spirit. My daughter's like, can you get it out this room because you got this little space in there? And I'm just like, don't you like Spider-Man? I'll just put it on your nightstand right here. And she's like, can you get Spider-Man out? I need it for my Funko Pops. I'm just like, no. So I was like, no, this somebody will appreciate this. And boom, and there it is. So it's not a huge deal. It's just more of like that Spider-Man deserves a place where people are going to actually really, really, really enjoy it. And I can't wait to see it in your collection. So.
Yeah, thank you, Sam. I can't say enough good things of
you don't
how
have to say
generous
anything. It's
you
all
guys
good.
are. You know, that's it hit me right in the feels with the holidays and everything. So it's like
These dudes didn't
Christmas
even
present.
jump. Like soon as they said, "Yeah, I covered the ship," and it's just like, you know what I mean? It's like boom. So like, yeah.
I know I got the art print from Cash yesterday, and I'm like, oh, I'm hanging it up. Like I've had this 11 by 17 frame just sitting around for like months.
Perfect one.
And I'm just like, I don't have anything to really put in this yet. And then he sent an art print, and it just happens to be 11 by 17. And I'm like, I know exactly what I can do with this now. I got the frame for it, put it in, and I threw it up on the wall already. Wasn't even messing around. So
Oh, I see it too.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
let me see if I can adjust this slightly. So
Dang.
That's dope, dude. It looks awesome there, dude. Like it's meant to be.
That's
Yeah, so-
Spider. Is that Spider-Man on the right?
yeah.
On top of Hulk?
Here, let me see.
Oh yeah, I saw. Yeah, it's meant to be, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
There you go. It's funny. John is like, "Hey Sam, got any other statues laying?" I have an Asajj Ventress. Who's an Asajj? I'm just kidding.
Well, Brenton, if you want to start unboxing it,
Do it.
sure. Just give me a sec. I have to pull the styrofoam out. Since Steve yelled at me earlier.
so I'm like,
Oh man.
so the box arrives, and then like I'm just thinking like I'm gonna get home, set this all up, and then Brenton's gonna be like, ready to unbox it. Brenton takes it out of the box. He goes like, I couldn't wait anymore, and I was like, what? It took like an hour. You got
Oh man, did everything come? This was a great practice for me to rebox something. I've never reboxed a statue in my life, so it's just sort of like I don't know if I ever want to repackage. So this was a good chance for me to get in there and just be like, okay, try to put. I watched the video of like try to put everything in like exactly like they had it, but we'll see how it got to you.
I can never make it look like it did when it first arrived. I could put like the plastic wrap, the
only
part-
paper wrap around it.
The only part I don't like about reboxing something is when you put the top half of the styrofoam back on and you gotta push it down to tape it back
Oh
up.
man, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Pushing it down scares the shit out of me.
Yeah, me too.
Even if I feel like
Yeah,
I
it
did
does.
it right, everything's in the right spot, still when I don't like doing that.
I had my daughter sit on it. Just like, thank you.
Fat Thai Kid says, this is the most I've been Brenton have a facial expression since I've...
I think it's meant to be seen.
Oh, this is the
Yeah.
most I've seen Brenton have a facial expression since I've seen him on these streams. Did someone say reboxing? John, if you want to join, let me know too. Like, I'll send you a link.
All right. Sorry, it took a while. I had to do all the tape and everything. 'Cause I was telling them that prior to this, I don't like unboxings. I don't like doing the live unboxings. And they're like, what? So I was trying to get a jump start earlier, and I took the styrofoam out of the art box. And did you already tell them this, Steve?
Well, I didn't tell him the part. Yeah, I told him that, but then like I know Eddie and Danny always make me suffer, so they're like, it's part of the experience. Right, Eddie? That's what it's true.
Yeah.
It is. I definitely agree, man.
I think we got that from DCX. I don't remember. I remember Danny telling me, but then I think I remember Thor telling me too. Like, it's all part of it.
That's the unboxing experience.
I feel like XM statues are easier to repackage.
That's
yeah, true. I definitely agree.
Hands down.
What's up,
Got
Skills?
styrofoam everywhere. I'm gonna have to vacuum.
Yes, and then take a picture. We're gonna spot a styrofoam, and then we can.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like, there it is. You missed the spot. Oh man, this thing is freaking amazing.
It's nice.
I love this base. I love the camera on there.
Yeah, that's a
Easter
nice
egg.
I
touch.
didn't even notice the camera. I don't think.
But I always enjoy their base art. It's always like one of the highlights of a Sideshow piece. And I was saying, I had my wife, she was out at the store earlier today, and I was like, oh, you need to get this Lazy Susan so that I could actually use it for today. And it works perfectly. So that's awesome. And Cash had me, or he was freaking me out earlier because he's like, dude, this thing was like one of the hardest things I had to put together.
Nah,
It
was
is very
man.
complicated.
That's why we're here.
I know, he was just like, this one was so hard. So I was like freaking out, one of those things where it's like, I got to watch a bunch of videos now and like study. It's like doing homework.
So, Brenton, when the box arrived, did your wife say anything? Was she like, what the hell is this?
She wasn't even home.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, so it was just me being alone. And I was like running out to the UPS man. I get overly excited when stuff comes. Like they don't even like get off the truck yet. I'm like out there. I'm one of those weirdos that are like already out there. And I'm like, hey.
Jeez, man. It's like the dog chasing the garbage man.
I know. I love these tentacles. The way that Sideshow has done them. They just look so awesome.
Yeah, it's about as busy as you would want before it gets too busy in the base, and it makes perfect sense for the pose in the scene.
It's kind of hard to figure out which one that one goes to, too. Last I remember, I had this one at one for like a week. But,
Oh wow, Steve.
yeah. Because you guys know me, man. As soon as I get one, like I gotta get the whole line almost. Like not complete the whole line, but I gotta get the rest. So I was gonna go. Let me get the rest of the Sinister Six. You know.
I know, and it's funny because I had so much trouble, I guess, with focus. I talked so much with Cash and Eddie about, like, I don't know what I want to do yet. So I've been trying to figure it all out. And then Cash is like, oh, well, I think you'll figure it out here pretty soon.
Dude, from now on, whenever you ask me a question, I'm gonna go back to Eddie before I answer you. Hey Eddie, have you been asked this question?
And that's the cool thing about Brenton too, is just sort of like he never like asked for it or asked to come down a price or not. Like it was just something that you could tell he wanted it from the shows, not from anything else, right? So it's just sort of like, yeah.
The banter between him and Rashid is the best.
Yeah, he is.
God. Yeah, the Spiderman. I always make fun of people where they're touching the statues. So I gotta make sure I don't do the same. But yeah, you know what? I heard a lot about it being too dark. And
I think that's the lighting. I think if you keep in harsh lighting, it could come off dark. But when I had it like in one of those cubbies, it lit up really nice.
I don't think it looks bad at all there. Now, if only I can sneak this in here.
The fun part.
I know, this is This is the tricky part. God, this key is so weird too.
Mm-hmm. And then how it
What are you
rests on
sending
the
me here,
tentacle. I was surprised when I got it out. I was just like, how did I get this in?
I know.
I was like, okay, how did this come out again? Like,
God,
I should look up a video, huh?
I know. Like, it's got to be.
Man,
probably should.
I remember trying to find videos to help with this, and I couldn't even find any. I found these dudes speaking like Portugal or something. I'm like Portuguese. I'm like, what the hell,
I know.
man? Like,
How many videos were there of like?
I think there's a Sideshow out the box of this. That's why I found it.
I think it's just a matter of getting like the right angle.
Fatal the Collector.
you gotta scream in the air, "Let your geek side show," and it'll be like He-Man. You get the power to put it together.
You guys talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna battle with this for a minute.
Do it.
For you.
There we go.
Next
The
up,
Geek
we're
Show will
putting
help you.
in this big tentacle.
So you got the
Oh.
big tentacle out of the way.
This keyhole.
You paying attention, Britain?
Next up is Spidey's body. You're gonna have to find the keyhole.
They make it
right
seem
there.
so effortlessly.
Oh, here we go. He's about to do it.
So you come down.
Okay.
Oh, so you come down and you
Yeah.
turn 45 degrees and then
Next
drop
up
it.
is
The foot is like straight vertical. It's not flat like
Also,
a normal
your-
foot.
It should be, yeah, there, angled, like you should be stepping on the tentacle forward.
I'm so nervous.
Just take your time, man. Yeah, take your time.
I watched that video like 50 times, and that asshole like does it in like 2 seconds. And I'm just like, you son of a bitch! Like it's not that easy.
Next up is
Jesus.
the rest of the tentacles.
And I'm just like, I see the hole.
This was worth it. Sam, this is price of admission right here.
Exactly.
Yeah. What did I say originally? I hate live unboxings. This is the battle of it.
And I tell you, the live unboxing was all Casual's idea, and maybe Cash influenced it. I was like,
I said we have to watch this.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Finally.
oh, there you go. Once you get it
Sweet
right
baby
in there.
Jesus. You made it.
What?
Tiny little infant Jesus.
Then you have to get the tentacle with the monitor on it.
All right. That was a fight. I'm exhausted now. Jesus, that was like worse than.
Yeah, my back.
Optimus
is hurting
says
already.
Brenton is clanging and banging.
It's gonna fit.
It's looking good already, though.
Yo, you took the words
Yeah.
right out of my mouth. I was like, it's how I imagined it with his venoms and stuff there. It's like, yeah.
I need to get that Chris
So-
Wheel of Fortune music on the background.
I always love that they have Oscorp on the back of here,
Mm-hmm.
and just the way that they did the smashed monitor. So that
It's a
always looked-
very intricate piece.
Yep.
All right, so that one slid in no problem. Luckily.
There's one here that is smashing through a Oscorp screen. And this
Oh, it's like I
tentacle.
hear the guy in my head.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell? I can hear the video, man.
Oh,
Yeah, Matt, that one was. The Miles Morales has 1/3 statue with two thin little pegs or keys, whatever you call them, and it didn't want to go in. It was just like,
these are really well
oh
done
man.
too. I like
And-
the way.
That is a brand new one because the one they sent me original had one of those things broken. So I reached
really?
out to Sideshow, and they just sent me another one. So that's the replacement one.
All right, let's see.
How was that process, Sam? What, like, you sent it, you told them about it. How long did it take to like rectify?
Super quick, dude. I like Sideshow's customers. I've never had a problem with it. I only really mess with them with hot toys. Like if a hot toy came, like Captain America's shield from Infinity War came broken, they just send you another one in a nice little box with a bunch of padding in it. It's like, and it comes. Yep.
Like as it should be, right?
Yeah, like I would hate to get a Prime from somewhere overseas or XM and wonder what that process like, because I'm so used to dealing with Sideshow. Like with Miles Morales, like it came like Matt will tell you in the unboxing and Fatal will tell you in the unboxing, both of the Venom effects were broken right out the box. Like soon as you and then I called them and they said it was a Sideshow second, so they don't really have inventory. They don't do that for Sideshow seconds. But they was like, dude, we can give you $100 off of it, which is worth it, because you could barely see, the other one you only know if it's supposed to be there. But then it was like, oh, we could give you a full refund, cover shipping and everything. And I said, let's do that. I was like, let's do that. And that's it. I just boxed it up and brought it to them, and it was like, boop.
Hey, make sure you have to line. It's like a edging on the inside. That's what they're trying to line up.
Yeah, it's an indent, a little indent in there. Yeah.
God, be like, I'll never see those.
You kind of like press it together. It doesn't screw in.
I wonder if this one goes here.
The one without the web goes there, without the little webbing on it goes there.
It goes down here at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yep. It's not going to be the tightest fit.
It's not a tight fit. It's there. It's on. If it's not falling off, it's on.
Yeah, that would makes me a little nervous.
It should, but it never fell off. Let's see.
So let's see this one here.
You know what Sideshow should do? Work with an artist is J. Jenna Jameson, whatever, like whatever, man. They should have him like an art print with him. I said that shit wrong, man. Or whatever. Yeah, man.
JJJ.
I was like, what are we talking about?
JJ Jamerson.
Oh man. I tried to talk over it, they're gonna kill me in the chat. Yeah.
Yeah, no, Fatal, that would have been an approach, but at the end of the day, it's just sort of like, if I'm not like 100% like in love with something, don't have to keep it, I'm not gonna keep it.
Jaden's asking, Brenton, when are we gonna get a room tour?
Oh,
he doesn't have the headphones on. Never mind.
Today, I'm going to give you guys a room tour. My name is Brenton.
Yeah.
So I was finally able to find the notch. So just to show everybody, if you see.
Oh, yeah, there it is. That notch
right there. That's just hard to see. I'm not going to lie.
And that is definitely the hard, like, that's the most frustration I had with building this statue, even more so than putting Key and Spidey in himself.
This was one of my first pieces putting together, and I was like, how the F do you put this together? Like, it took so long, man.
Oh, you just remind me, Cash. Fun fact, this is my very first statue. My very first. Yep, that was my very first statue. EJ remembers. That's my boy EJ in the chat. Welcome, EJ. EJ, you remember when I got this statue? I was like so happy. I was like, it's my first. I think I took like videos of it. Like I couldn't believe it. And then that one, then I ended up getting Thor and Cap at the same time.
Yeah, that one just doesn't want to go in, so I'll have to just futz with it later.
He took the statue's virginity, Brenton. You have to sell it.
Oh, wow.
Well, you know. That's why I hang on to everything for life. So.
Wow.
Feel like it shouldn't be
Sometimes
that
it's a
complicated.
good thing when Brenton takes off his earphones because I feel like he'd be chuckling and then like messing something up while he's putting things together.
Oh, this is a friction fit right here, and this is gonna be fun.
Oh yeah, this one. It's
Well, it keys in, but then that web is like a friction fit. You gotta bend it a little bit to get it in there.
I know that nothing to make it a little nervous of like. All right, there we go.
There you go.
You know, I tried to move Electra out of the way because I was like, man, she's gonna be a little too close to this.
I do love
Wow,
how
looking good.
it looks like he's actually stretching that web, like there's actually real friction on it with his pose, his arm.
Yep.
I think he's basically done, right?
It's close. It has like one piece here at the. I think it keys in here. It's a weird spot.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
that.
yep, that goes right in the back. Man, EJ, like, see, EJ is one of my friends. Like, I'll try to give him stuff. He's like, no. Like, I was gonna give him that Captain America, and I was like, I'm thinking of getting an XM one, and I'll just give. He's like, no, give it to Will or somebody. He wouldn't even take it. No punk.
Does he have statues?
Yeah. He was gonna get that Rogue, and then my other friend Star Child talked about it. I think, did he talk you out of it, or you slept on it? See, he'll sleep on it because he's not living
That's
it
good.
and breathing it like us. So like we'll get hyped and then we'll act. EJ will get hyped, go to sleep, won't watch anybody else's videos or don't talk to anybody else. He's like, no, I changed my mind, and then that was it. And he just forget about it. Yep.
All right. I'm not sure which Spider-Man portrait I want to use yet because I really like this one.
That one stayed in that wrapper. Not that it's bad, but I'm such a McFarlane fan, so I went with the McFarlane eyes. But that one might make more sense for the statue, actually. Because he's Amy.
Yeah.
But then the McFarlane one here.
I love the
Yeah.
eyes.
Yep.
That's the one. Man.
Nice, man. Real
McFarlane's
nice.
my love.
Oh, wow.
There you go. See,
All right. There he is in almost all of his glory. I'll move this up slightly.
he's so
Amazing,
good.
man.
It's so
No
good.
pun intended.
If you ever sell it, you got to sell it back to me.
No, there's no way this is ever leaving. It has.
I'll sell it to you, 600.
Yeah.
This thing is staying here for forever. This will be like the one
man.
I'll have to grab. This has
Dude.
too much sentimental value to it.
No joke, Brenton. I was like, dude, every time I go and see it over there, I'm like, and I see your background, because I always compliment you on your background and how you have it. And I was like, dude, that Spider-Man will look so dope right there. It's like, I see it. Now I see it right there. It's dope.
Well, thank you so much, Sam. I really
It's
do
not
appreciate it. Thank you, Steve.
No problem, man. Like,
Thanks, Cash. You guys are.
Hey,
are a
man,
little
no
too
problem,
generous.
And there it is. I want that. I want to
Nah.
I got to get my art print game up. Seeing the art prints, it does add stuff to it. I mean,
So,
add
Brenton,
something to it.
For
you
sure.
do you like Sideshow's like concept vision? Like, do you like it or?
Yeah, I feel like it's very much a Spider-Man pose. Sorry. You know, it seems like something he would do. It reminds me so much of that Spider-Man the Animated Series intro when he's fighting Doc Ock and he's you know, when he's dodging on the boxes. So that's what I think of when I look at it. And I'm just like, you know, this one, it captures that really well.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. He's like an encyclopedia of Spider-Man, which I appreciate. I was telling him backstage, it was like, there's some stuff that I've read in the past that I thought I really enjoyed, and then tried to reread it, and I was like, this is so bad. And so now I don't want to read them because I don't want to mess up the fond memories I have of some of these characters. But then there's some that really do hold up, and I think that's like Brenton knows exactly which one of those are. It's just in his brain.
Yeah, I think the other night we were talking about, because I was saying that I need to hunt down the issues that where Spider-Man thinks Doc Ock killed Black Cat, and he gets really mad at Doc Ock and rips off his arms. So I was like,
and that's the type of shit, and it points me to the right direction because I go on my iPad and I'll just be like, all right, which one was the one I was like that I'll download that and read it. Cool.
Yeah, I even hunted down the image, so it looks so badass when that happens too.
Well, Brenton, take pictures later today if you could, or like whenever you get a chance. And where are you thinking of putting him? Like next to Venom, or?
I don't know yet.
It's a puzzle. You're gonna be moving
may have
things
to move
around.
some stuff around here, so maybe maybe Hulk gets moved to the other side.
Whoa! Wow. Man, that piece is heavy. I don't know how you keep moving that thing. That's cool.
Spinach.
Well, congrats, Brenton.
Thank you so much.
And Eddie, man, I'm loving the new footage you put up. Man, that's badass. Like the part where I remember when you put the cardio part up, and I was like, oh man, I don't know about putting up cardio. And then I looked at the comments of your video, and Zach comments.
Yeah.
He says he thinks the same thing, and I'm like, thank God.
Yeah. Adriana asked me too. Adriana asked me when I sent her the video. She's like, "Is this just 30 minutes of you running?" I was like,
that's
no.
content, baby.
I was like, no, it's like it's like a minute or two, but I just wanted to put enough in there so people were like, I didn't want people to think like, oh, he only filmed like 10 seconds of him running, so that way you could do it for the video. I wanted people to see like, no, he's actually trying to jog here or whatever. So, thanks, man.
Honestly, I gotta say, like, I started working out literally because like you keep bringing it up all the time, and like I got the whole equipment because you kept like saying I'm gonna get here. I never promised that to anybody, but I was like I'm gonna do it for myself. But then I got this sickness, so I started doing it while I was sick, and man, it's like it kills my body. So I think I'm gonna pick it up like next week or something. But
damn,
yeah, it's
Casual
cool,
said
man.
they're like, he Morbius. So I got this. I'm Morbius.
But looking good, money. Keep at it, man. Thanks, definitely cool.
Appreciate it.
I need that
That
inspiration.
is inspiring, though.
Yep.
Oh yeah, crazy inspiration, man.
Yeah,
The cash, man. How's work going?
Man, look, dude, we done had like 5 random trucks show up. I thought this Russian dude had a bomb. It's a long story. Some like random African guy hit somebody else's car. He fell asleep in the parking lot. I'm like, then my relief.
He got
called
hit,
in,
then
so
fell
I'm here
asleep.
for an extra 4 hours. I'm just like, man, what's going on today?
Like I said, some random African guy.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh man.
Nah, but
Sam,
all jokes aside,
sorry.
guys. Oh, sorry. I was gonna say, all jokes aside, happy to be involved with this in a small way. Bren's a really good guy, great friend, and great community member. And when we were talking, I was just like, yo, I got the perfect art print that can go for it. And I think that if anybody loves Spider-Man, it's this guy. So it's not even an issue to be involved in a small way.
I think it's funny that Brenton is. I used to think I was undecisive, but Brenton is way more undecisive than I am.
Dear
And
God.
I think it's fucking hilarious that you guys pushed him to deciding what he's gonna do now, because now that he has the Spider-Man, he's gonna get the villains, and then even the print Cash gave him is perfect to go behind the whole setup he wanted.
I know.
So you guys drove him. Now like
Enablers.
he has no choice. He's got to do that fucking vision that he had.
There's no turning back now.
You're in. And I think I seen him. What was it? A couple of the villains on sale on the buy sell group.
Oh, there you go.
The Doc Ock there, stereos there. It was like,
No, I was already looking at like Green Goblins. So,
oh man, green.
Oh,
that
man.
would.
so I'm thinking which one to pursue.
Well, Sam, like you're the guy of the show too, man. You're like you're the one that
It was hand, dude. Like I said, I didn't go buy it. You guys spent the money on shipping it, so it's just more of like giving it a home to somebody I know who would appreciate it. That's it. And I know Brenton would appreciate it. So
Definitely. Yeah, no. Thank you so much.
And when I brought it up, but in the green room or backstage, these dudes just like, yo, we got it. And I got an art print. And everyone got excited. And everyone got excited because they knew it was going to somebody that they really care about in the community. So that's dope. I'm happy to be a part of that.
very much so, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this clip up one more time. I thought it was pretty good.
That's Brenton
I'm
unboxing it.
gonna Photoshop Brenton's face on Toby. Like,
Toby.
Wow.
no, man, it's good seeing that smile on you, Brenton. So I think a bunch of guys in the comments were saying that earlier. They've never seen you smile so much. So it's great seeing you on you. But yeah,
thank you
Brenton.
all. Yeah, no, this made my holidays. So
Early
I can't
Christmas
say
come
enough
early.
good things. For sure.
And now I got to think there's 16 days to finish Christmas shopping.
I know
fun.
people ask me what I want for Christmas. I'll be like, nope, I don't need anything now. Nope, I'm good.
You're good. Yeah. I'm about done shopping.
Well, you guys, I'm gonna let everyone else go. And Brenton, Money, Cash, Sam, thanks for joining too. See you guys on the next episode.
Peace,
Later,
y'all. Get
everybody.
some rest, casual sleep.